Ever felt stuck in a hole of frustration, failure, or fear? You're not alone. We all crash into these pits. But here's the problem. When people try to help, they often make it worse. Why? Because sympathy traps you, while empathy sets you free. And today, you'll learn how to use this superpower to climb out faster, grow stronger, and never fall back in. This isn't theory. This is how to hack your struggles. Sympathy feels nice, but it's a trap. It's 3 poisons in disguise. 1, pity. Poor you makes you feel weaker. 2, victim status. You're right, life's unfair, keeps you stuck. 3rd agreement, that pit is terrible, makes the walls taller. Sympathy is like handing someone a shovel to dig deeper. It's not help, it's self-sabotage. Every moment you let sympathy wrap around you, you're giving permission to remain stuck in that pit. Instead of lighting a fire under yourself, you're feeding the flames of self-doubt. Sympathy turns obstacles into insurmountable mountains, not challenges you can overcome. When you wallow in self-pity, you waste the energy that could be used to build a ladder out. It convinces you that your struggles define you rather than drive you forward. Sympathy doesn't solve problems. It just makes the pit seem even deeper. Replace sympathy with action. Trade those destructive comfort zone feelings for a burning desire to improve. Look at every setback as a chance to learn and grow. Instead of accepting pity, demand accountability from yourself. Each time you choose to ignore the siren call of sympathy, you take one more step toward rising above it all. Remember, true strength comes from facing your challenges head-on, not from drowning in them. Use your energy to carve out a path of progress, and let every rejection of pity be a victory in your journey to success. Empathy isn't soft, it's strategic. It does 2 things: reflects reality. I see you're hurting, tell me more. Empowers. Action. What's one step to climb out? Empathy is a mirror, not a shovel. It doesn't dig, it shows you the way out. Sympathy says, you're right to feel stuck. Empathy says, you're strong enough to move. Think of empathy as the ultimate tool in your arsenal. When you use empathy, you're not spoon-feeding someone a quick fix. Instead, you're holding up a mirror that forces them to confront their own strength. It's about listening without judgment and challenging them to see that the answer lies within themselves. Every time you reflect someone's pain with empathy, you give them the space to explore their own solutions. Instead of rescuing them, which only deepens their dependency, empathy empowers action. It transforms a moment of despair into a spark of possibility. Imagine a friend who's feeling overwhelmed. Rather than drowning them in pity, you ask, what's one step you can take right now? That simple question can be a game changer. Empathy also builds trust. It lets people know that their struggles are seen and that they have the inner strength to overcome them. When you reflect reality honestly, without sugarcoating, you help them understand that being stuck is not a permanent state. It's just a moment in their journey, and they have the power to climb out. So, replace sympathy with empathy. Instead of saying, you're stuck, say, I see your pain, now, how can you rise above it? In doing so, you not only validate their feelings, but also ignite the courage to move forward. Remember, empathy doesn't rescue you from the pit. It shows you how to build your own ladder out. Step 1. Empathize with yourself. Bad self-talk. I'm such a failure. Empathetic reframe. This feels hard. What do I need right now? When you start by treating yourself like a trusted friend rather than a harsh critic, you open the door to genuine self-growth. Instead of beating yourself up over every mistake, ask, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? This small shift transforms self-criticism into actionable insight. Step 2. Cut off sympathy vampires. When someone says, poor you, reply, I'm not stuck, I'm figuring it out. Those toxic voices, whether from others or within yourself, only drain your energy and keep you trapped. By dismissing pity, both from external sources and your own inner critic, you reclaim your power. Use every negative comment as fuel. Let it remind you that you're not here to wallow, you're here to progress. Step 3. Become an empathy magnet. Ask others, what's one thing that would help you right now? Watch how problems shrink and respect grows. When you actively extend empathy to those around you, you create a ripple effect. Not only do you help others overcome their challenges, but you also reinforce your own strength. Becoming an empathy magnet means surrounding yourself with voices that lift you up, that challenge you to grow rather than to remain complacent. Weaponizing empathy isn't about becoming soft. It's about harnessing a powerful tool for self-improvement. It starts with changing your inner dialogue, rejecting destructive sympathy, and using genuine understanding as a catalyst for progress. When you transform negative energy into empathetic action, you turn every setback into a stepping stone. Remember, talk to yourself like a coach, not a critic. Dismiss the pity that keeps you stuck, and actively seek ways to help others and yourself rise above the noise. This is your path to growth. Embrace it, and watch as every challenge shrinks while your inner strength expands. Empathy isn't just about being kind. It's a secret cheat code that gives you an unbeatable edge. It's the force that transforms your approach to problems. It makes you a relentless fixer who acts instead of whining. With empathy, you solve issues faster because you focus on real solutions rather than getting stuck in self-pity. It also builds stronger relationships. When you engage with others by truly understanding their struggles instead of just patting them on the back, you become someone people trust, a real go-to problem solver. That trust translates into unshakable confidence. You learn to rescue yourself because you know you can count on your own inner strength. Remember this, sympathy keeps you small. It traps you in a cycle of self-doubt and inaction. But when you choose empathy, you become a warrior, resilient, resourceful, and unstoppable. Let the empathy edge drive you to act, connect, and grow, turning every challenge into an opportunity for greatness. Subscribe for more mental upgrades. Remember, the only way out of the pit is to see it clearly. Then grab that ladder and climb.